right about Keshad Johnson. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to play this video, but let's just go over this report. So, per Shams, the Miami Heat are converting two-way forward Keshad Johnson on a standard two-way NBA contract, sources told ESPN. Keshad Johnson has spent the season as a standout player in the Heat's G League affiliate, Sioux Falls, averaging 21.2 points and 8.3 rebounds per game. Listen, I was the first one to talk about Keshad Johnson. I predicted how good he could be even before the draft. They called me a liar. They said I didn't know basketball. They're like, oh, well, who's Keshad Johnson? Isn't he a football player? He's trash. This, that, and the third. Watch this video.
I think would be someone I'd be willing to take a risk on.
Trent, or Keshad Johnson from Arizona. Make sure you guys look him up. He's 6'6".
Who?
You know, he kind of plays like Amari Stoudemire. You know, he's athletic. He's good in transition. He can dunk the ball. You know, it's like what you said. We need guys that are going to bring, like, athleticism to this roster. You know, we just can't have guys. I mean, yeah, listen, we all want guys like Devin Carter and all this stuff. And I think that you can always get a point guard, like, in this league. But especially when it comes to, like, forwards and wings, I think it's very hard. But we definitely do need size.
Listen, F all that. F all that. Listen.
What did I tell y'all? I was 100% correct. Now, I see why they signed him, but then at the same time, if he's not going to get playing time, then what was it all really for? Don't get me wrong. 6'7", great wing defender, but we desperately need a point guard. And, I mean, it's still not too late to go out and go get a point guard, but we need playmaking. I think that Keshad Johnson can definitely help this Miami Heat team in the future. You know, he still has to brush up on his game a little bit more. His three-point shot has improved. But like I said, we have a 6'7" athletic wing defender that can pretty much slam the ball on anyone. His three-point shot is improving, but I just wish that we can get a point guard. We need a point guard immediately. We cannot have zero playmaking. And I just think that with a Miami roster that is very stagnant on offense and they're very up and down and inconsistent, you need a point guard that can set everybody up and help the offense flow. Just the other day, the Miami Heat only scored 8 points in the fourth quarter. Obviously, that's not all on a point guard, but I just think that for the longest time, we've needed a playmaking point guard, especially to help Bam, Jimmy, Tyler, and help set up this offense, especially how Terry Rozier is not necessarily panning out the way we thought he would. Now, when it comes to the Jimmy Butler trade last night and all the rumors about him going to the Phoenix Suns, let's read this report. The Phoenix Suns and the Miami Heat are having discussions involving Bradley Beal and Jimmy Butler. So I made this video last night. However, let's revisit it. I just don't think it's possible, only because the Miami Heat literally just came out and said they're pretty much not trading Jimmy Butler. And even if they do, it has to be for an insane package. This is probably going to go into the summer. Why would the Miami Heat benefit? Like, what does Bradley Beal really bring to the Miami Heat? He's old and he's injured and he never plays. We didn't want him before, and especially at that crazy contract. And the biggest thing is the no trade clause. Bradley Beal, what if he doesn't even want to go to Miami? Let's just say he doesn't want to go. How on earth are you going to even make that trade? And that's exactly why the Miami Heat did not want to invest in Bradley Beal, because he pretty much can control his future, where he can go. And at the end of the day, he's still getting paid. But let me know what you guys think. Even if we do trade Jimmy Butler, I need young players and picks. I need at least 2 to 3 picks and 1 to 2 young players that are going to really help this Miami Heat team move on into the future. Other than that, I don't see them making the trade. Pat Riley already said it. Bam, Jimmy, Tyler, and Terry need to figure it out. That means that he's solely invested. They might make 1 or 2 minor tweaks to the roster. They might not even do that. I just think that they love their team. You already know how stubborn the Miami Heat are. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button, and Merry Christmas.